At 3 in the morning, a woman sits on the edge of her bed, hands trembling, waiting for pain to loosen its grip. She has tried pills, injections, prayers. Now, a doctor's note mentions a word that once lived only in whispers. Cannabis. Relief or illusion? No one can quite agree. The argument didn't begin in a lab. It began in living rooms, hospital corridors, and protest lines in the 1990s, as patients with cancer, epilepsy, and chronic pain told stories that sounded almost miraculous. Seizures slowed, nausea faded, appetite returned. Their voices were raw, urgent, human. But science doesn't run on stories. It demands proof. Inside clinical trial rooms, the atmosphere was colder. Double-blind studies, placebos carefully matched, clipboards clicking. Some trials showed real benefits, reduced pain, fewer spasms, calmer nerves. Others showed almost nothing at all. The same plant, the same diagnoses, opposite conclusions. And the question grew louder. Was cannabis truly healing, or were desperate minds finding comfort in hope itself? Researchers split into camps. One side pointed to cannabinoids interacting with the body's own endocannabinoid system, a hidden network influencing pain, mood, and memory. This wasn't magic, it was biology. The other side raised red flags. Results were inconsistent, dosages varied, strains differed, expectations were powerful. The placebo effect, they warned, could be as strong as any drug when suffering was intense. Meanwhile, laws changed faster than answers. Governments legalized medical cannabis under public pressure, while scientists begged for time. Patients didn't want debates, they wanted relief. Doctors stood caught in the middle, balancing empathy with evidence, compassion with caution. The tension peaked in pediatric epilepsy wards. Parents watched children seize dozens of times a day. When cannabis extracts reduced those seizures, even skeptics fell silent, briefly. Critics returned with the same refrain. Anecdotes are not conclusions. What works for one may fail another. What helps today may harm tomorrow. And so the argument endures. Cannabis is not a miracle cure. It is not pure placebo. It lives in the uncomfortable middle, where biology, belief, policy, and pain collide. Each new study shifts the balance slightly, never enough to settle the scale. In the end, the debate reveals something deeper than a drug. It exposes how medicine moves, slowly, cautiously, often behind human need. It reminds us that healing is not just chemistry, and belief is not just imagination. Somewhere between data and desperation, truth is still taking shape. If this story made you think, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps these stories alive.